anda letakkan nama anda penuh. Tak letak bin tak apa. So boleh rename balik nama penuh supaya kita boleh capture untuk pendaftaran yang dah daftar. Hari ni ada 30 nama yang dah daftar. So at least kita boleh, kalau anda letak nama short name, macam mana? Ada letak nama Ronaldo kan? Macam mana kita nak kenal nama Ronaldo? Ronaldo ni ramai orang guna kan? So boleh rename balik nama anda, nama penuh. Nama yang anda daftar dalam AAP, Associate Agent Program. Sebab apa? Sebab kita for those yang coded, so akan terus diberikan CPD hours. Okay, dia akan coming in. Most of them dia akan coming in, so kita tunggu sekejap lagi. Okay, Assalamualaikum, selamat petang semua. Alright, Alhamdulillah, syukur kita pada Allah dengan izin dia dan dapat jumpa pada petang ni untuk special workshop untuk Money Secure. So as for now, this is our routine makanan kita. So makan kita ni kena betul-betul sedap, kena betul-betul feel, rasa and soul. So Money Secure is our main product for our project. So Alhamdulillah, so we made it arrange with a trainer direct from Manulife to organize with us to deliver everything about Money Secure itself lah, plan Money Secure. So kepada anda yang dah baru masuk, so anda boleh komen, mungkin anda tak tahu macam mana nak rename balik. So dekat Webex ni, so saya minta anda komen kat ruangan komen nama penuh anda. Okay. So saya nak anda semua komen dekat ruangan komen nama penuh anda. Right. So selamat datang semua. Alright, so sekarang kita ada 23 tolak 2, 21. So how is it, Tuan Zaidi?
Okay, boleh kita start? since we have
Okay.
24 orang.
Okay,
Can.
so jom. Kita start terus.
Jom
So,
okay.
I pass over to Gansi. Silakan.
Hello everyone. Welcome all of you to this special session, Manual Secure series, as requested by your leader, Encik Wiswal. Today, I expect about 30 of you, but so far we have 24. So far, okay. All right. Initially, we will start off with Asma. Asma will cover the whole Manual Secure features view first. And then, Rishal, just now you have forwarded some of the questions to Sharon this morning. And
Yes.
I will address your question after Asma cover all the features. Is it okay?
Okay.
Is it okay with that? Because
Alright.
I want you all to know all the features first. We want you all to understand the benefit and features of Manual Secure. Then I will go through with you the question you have addressed earlier. Is it okay?
Right.
All right. Let's welcome Asma.
Hey.
Yay.
Okay.
I think you need to ask
Satu speaker je buka. Sebab you all duduk sebelah-sebelah.
Okay, sorry. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Selamat petang semua. Okay. So saya akan cover the product features first, and then lepas tu any question kita akan cover at the end of the session lah. Saya perkenalkan diri dulu lah. Mungkin ada yang tak kenal kot. Okay, so nama saya Asma Haida. You all boleh call saya Cikgu Semah. So Nancy gelak. So, Afiq kenal lah. Saya tak kenal Afiq lah. Okay, Afiq memang nak kenal. Okay, so mungkin ada yang pernah jumpa saya lah kot. Okay, boleh call saya Cikgu Semah lah, senang. Baru je kat Manulife ni. Saya rasa berapa bulan dalam 4 bulan, 5 bulan kot. Saya rasa saya baru jumpa Zaidi dengan Rishwal je. The rest mungkin ada yang bertemu say hi lah dekat lift ke. Okay. So since ini makanan you all, so I expect that you all lagi terror daripada saya lah kot. The product. But it's okay. We go through the product first. Okay. So first, basically, you kena tahu that the Manual Secure falls under ordinary life product. Okay, sekejap. You all okay with English? You all okay with Malay ataupun campurisation? Nak campur ataupun okay kalau saya conduct full Malay?
Ya. Iklan sekejap. Ada kita mute-kan semua.
Betul.
Cikgu Asma je on. Ada bunyi bising. Daddy boleh tak mute Daddy?
Siapa yang saya boleh mute kan kot? Saya tak boleh mute all participant. Okay, done. Dah semua dah mute kan? Okay. So first kali apa yang kita kena tahu adalah this product falls under which category lah. So we have investment linked product and we also have ordinary life product. So investment Manual Secure, since you all tahu dia adalah produk yang provide guaranteed cash payment ataupun guaranteed cash payout. So this kind of features normally is under ordinary life because investment link tak boleh provide that kind of features. Investment link dia more flexible, dia bagi lebih banyak comprehensive benefit compared to ordinary life. Okay, sebab ordinary life ni produk dia lebih rigid lah, lebih fix, dia tak berapa flexible and normally dia lebih secure for those orang yang tak suka ambil risiko lah. And for those yang suka produk-produk yang sangat fokus, this is the kind of product yang you boleh refer to the customer. Okay, slide boleh bagi ke? Slide dalam Manulife kan? Slide ada dalam Manulife, so you boleh dapatkan the same slide from Manulife. Jawab soalan Afiq terus. Okay, So next, okay, since this product many
Is in C20, dia kena cover semua produk tu kan? One of the product.
Yes, menu. Okay, untuk yang tanya pasal slide tadi, you boleh buka dekat C20. Dalam C20 tu ada semua produk including this menu secure. Okay, since menu secure ni adalah produk yang short payment dan long coverage. So any short term pay punya produk ni normally dia mahal lah premium dia ataupun tinggi lah, bukan mahal, dia punya premium lebih tinggi. So bila premium dia lebih tinggi, you kena target customer yang lebih matured ataupun customer yang lebih stable in term of income. And tak boleh nak target customer yang mass, because normally mass we go for investment link like medical card, you also promote medical card kan. Okay, so dia punya sell positioning pun quite different, which kita nak go for those yang nak buat savings tapi tak disiplin. Ada orang dia suka buat saving tapi simpan bulan ni, bulan depan keluar. So this is the product, kind of product yang sesuai untuk dia lah, to get the discipline savings. Other than that, you also can go for those yang nak buat retirement plan, diversify their investment, and also for legacy planning. This is a few positioning yang you all boleh guna lah for this product. Okay. So next is about the features of the product. Okay, saya cakap tadi, Ordinary Life, Universal Life punya produk ni dia sangat fix ataupun sangat fokus lah on certain things saja. So dia tak boleh nak tambah-tambah value meal, nak tambah french fries ke apa, tak boleh. Dia dah ada dia punya fix features dalam ni. So menu secure basically dia offer you two types of coverage. One is 20 years coverage term, one more is 30 years coverage term. And these two type of coverage you boleh pilih premium term juga, premium payment term juga. Dua premium term 5 or 10 is for 20 years punya coverage, and for 30 years boleh bayar dalam 20 tahun. So ini adalah the coverage term and the premium payment term for this product. And produk ni hanya cover untuk mati, TPD dan accidental death. Okay, untuk protection coverage dia cover this part. And dia ada plus kepada annual guaranteed cash payment. Sebab dia guaranteed, that's why dia punya, in term of dia punya savings pun not to investment yang high risk lah. It's just dekat fixed income, something like that. Yang boleh bagi you guaranteed cash payment. Dia tak menyebabkan kerugian lah basically. Okay, so itu sahaja dia punya features, sangat basic lah basically. Siapa yang biasa dengan insurans, these features is quite basic for you, plus the cash payment. Okay, how it work? Macam mana menu secure ni work? Basically, daripada premium yang customer bayar, daripada modal premium, kita akan divide into two, unallocated dengan allocated. Unallocated you all tahu is the commission punya portion. And then the allocated part, dia akan masukkan dalam basic account, and then we divide into two. Satu adalah untuk bayar all the administration charge, insurance charge, and also the fund manager punya charge. Okay, so kita bayar yang part tu dulu lah. After that, the balance will go to the GCP. Kita akan invest every year. Kita akan invest that amount, and every year kita akan bayar the GCP payout, guaranteed cash payment punya part lah. Okay, so dalam menu secure is actually ada pilihan. Sama ada the GCP tu kita nak dia dibayar setiap tahun, atau customer nak opt for tak naklah bayar, saya nak simpan, basically for retirement, boleh juga. So for those customer yang opt untuk simpan, that GCP tu kita akan masukkan ke dalam GCP account. Daripada GCP account ni kita akan invest sampailah dia keluarkan nanti, sampailah dia polisi tamat, dan kita bayar dia punya amount lah, the GCP amount plus the return. So this is basically how the product works back end. Okay, so kalau customer tanya mana dapat that GCP amount and everything, so this is dia punya pembahagian lah. And you all mungkin nak tahu Universal Life Fund ni berapa dia punya credit rating and everything, betul tak? So credit rating ni basically you all boleh refer dekat kita punya Manulife website. So dekat situ ada credit rating punya performance. Okay, so credit rating ni dia tak akan Universal Life Fund ni dia tak akan pergi less than 0. So sebab tu kita boleh bagi guarantee. Macam mana pun customer akan dapat at least the modal premium balik lah. Dia tak akan rugilah for this product Okay. Kalau laju sangat macam MRT bagi tahu tau. Tapi kalau you all rasa okay cikgu boleh go terus then saya terus je masuk je dekat chat cikgu laju ERN pun tak laju macam ni. Cakap je okay next what is the unique selling proposition untuk this product. Okay, so basically nama pun secure, so banyak benda dalam produk ni adalah the secure lah. Dia punya unique thing is everything is secure in this product Satu apa yang kita secure adalah the payment, the cash payout. So payout tu guaranteed, so it's secure lah, duit tak hilang lah basically And then next flexible term, kita boleh bayar 5, 10 and 20 years punya payment. Other than that, of course, dia secure juga on your protection, which is death, TPD dan juga accident. Kalau you nampak kat situ, accidental benefit is 10 times tau. 10 kali daripada you punya standard annualized premium. Banyak tu. 10 kali ganda daripada annualized premium. Okay, so and then dia ada conditional guaranteed coverage. Nampak? Ni pun secure juga. You punya coverage is basically guaranteed kita cover sebab polisi ni dia takkan lapse. But ada condition nampak perkataan conditional tu. Dia ada condition kat situ. Condition dia adalah premium tu mestilah up to date. Okay, tapi nanti kejap lagi saya akan go through apa syarat-syarat dia. Boleh ke kalau customer terlambat bayar sikit, okay ke? Then kita akan tengok kejap lagi kat belakang Okay, next apa lagi kita ada? Kita ada GIO, secure juga ni. So kita ada GIO, guaranteed issue offer untuk certain coverage lah. In this case 200,000 dan ke bawah dia akan dapat GIO. Anything more than that then kena go through normal underwriting. Okay. And last but not least is the credit rating. Macam saya cakap tadi, credit rate dia ni takkan go more than 0. So dia sama ada akan jadi 0 point ke atas or dia jadi 0 je. Dia tak akan go for negative. So that's why the investment is secure. Paling-paling pun modal premium tu selamat lah basically. Okay, so inilah 6 unique selling proposition for this product. Simple je. Okay. Dan saya tahu yang customer akan fokus dekat sini lah, dekat payout ni. Orang still nak tahu berapa dia akan dapat every year kan. Okay, so this is the UL. Now let's go through the features. Features product ni kita tengok the coverage and benefit first, and then kita tengok dia punya underwriting part and all the rules and regulation lah. Okay. Debt and TPD, macam mana kita bayar for minus secure? Kalau you nampak kat situ, untuk 1 dan 2 tahun untuk polisi yang berusia 1 hingga 2 tahun, 1 dan 2 tahun, yang ini kita hanya akan bayar customer total modal premium. Afiq, kau panggil sana sini lah, saya kat sini bawah. Tunjuk muka kau sikit.
Hello, hi guys.
Okay. So untuk 1 and 2 years, customer akan dapat the debt benefit, total premium yang dia dah bayar, tolak dengan GCP yang kita dah bagi kat dia kalau ada, and plus the cash value lah, the GCP account value kalau ada, dan kita akan bayar yang tu. Kalau 3 tahun dan ke atas, dia ada calculation dia lain. Calculation ni nampak macam complicatednya, susah nak faham. Tak apa, kejap lagi kita akan tengok the example, so you all akan faham how to calculate the 3 years and above. So ada 2 calculation, kita ambil whichever is higher. Okay, kejap lagi kita tengok how to calculate. Okay, so this is the debt benefit, and dalam debt benefit ni juga ada accident debt benefit. So untuk accident debt ni, macam saya cakap tadi lah, kita bagi customer 10 kali ganda daripada basic plan standard annualized premium. Dia punya annualized premium yang dibayar in addition to debt benefit. Maksudnya debt benefit tu dapat plus lagi 10 kali basic plan. Nanti kita tengok example juga sama. Sekejap lagi Okay, so ini baru cakap dah keluar. Okay, cepatnya benda lah dia keluar. Okay, tekan terus. Okay, contoh PI sampel ni debt benefit untuk Menu secure 5 5 tahun untuk 20 tahun coverage 35 tahun, Afiq 35 tahun. Male non-smoker 12 ribu annual premium dia, maximum 20 ribu. So kalau dia claim that benefit ni 1 dan tahun kedua, so kita akan bayar itulah, kita akan bayar dia total modal premium yang dia dah bayar untuk 2 tahun. Plus dengan GCP punya account value kalau ada tak GCP account value kat sini? This one kan? Adalah sikit kot. Macam tak ada je. Macam dah tolak je. Okay. And then kita tolak dulu GCP yang kita dah bayar. GCP yang kita dah bayar to client. Okay. Nanti kita tengok example. This one saya nak tunjuk dekat mana kita dapat, mana you all nak tengok that amount. So it's here lah. Kalau total modal premium paid 12,000, you all nampak kat depan ni pun boleh. 12,000 kalau 2 tahun is 24 lah. Okay, then you minus dengan total GCP yang kita dah bayar. This is this is 2 months, 2 years yang kita dah bayar dekat dia. Okay, okay. Apa? Nanti sekarang kita tengok dekat ni kita tengok the example after this. Ni just nak tunjuk dekat you all, dekat dalam PI dekat mana nak tengok. So this is where you all boleh tengok lah. Okay, next. Okay. Dan surrender, ada surrender penalty Okay, surrender penalty ni untuk 10 tahun. Untuk polisi 10 tahun dan ke bawah, kalau customer surrender dia ada penalty. 10 tahun dan ke atas tak ada. Okay, surrender penalty ni juga applicable ataupun akan di-charge kepada customer yang katakanlah contoh dia pilih GCP, dia nak keep, dia tak nak pay out, dia nak keep. Lepas tu tiba-tiba dia nak keluarkan pula dia punya GCP tu yang ada kan. So kalau dia nak keluar, dia akan dikenakan surrender penalty tau. Sebagai partial surrender lah, dia consider partial surrender, polisi still on, tapi dia akan dikenakan surrender penalty. So kalau katakan customer nak dah keep, lepas tu nak buat payout pula, better advise customer untuk tukar dulu dia punya mode of GCP tu, baru buat payout. Kalau tak, dia akan kena penalty charge. So surrender penalty ni bukan sahaja untuk surrender polisi, it's also applicable untuk partial surrender. Yang tadi tu contoh partial surrender lah. Nanti kita tengok lagi ada apa lagi partial surrender yang ada lepas ni. Okay, so this amount mana dapat? This amount ni is from the percentage of surrender penalty. Nanti akan ada table, saya akan tunjuk berapa persen yang customer akan kena charge for surrender penalty. Okay, next. Ini adalah untuk benefit kalau customer dah lepas 3 tahun lah. After 3 years, lepas tu dia nak claim for that benefit kan. So this is where dia punya amount lah. 3 tahun dan sehingga 20 tahun. Yang atas tu 1 hingga 2 tahun. Okay, calculation tu sekejap lagi kita buat. Kita akan buat sama-sama sekejap lagi. Nanti tengok betul tak calculation dekat slide. In case salah kan. Okay, so jom kita tengok. Okay, this one example mati accident accidental death. Tak nampak atas ni sebab dia accidental death tak sebab dia ada. Okay, accidental death at third policy year. Okay, so contoh customer ni dia dah dapat payout. Kalau you all tengok kat sini, dia dah bayar premium 12,000 3 tahun. Lepas tu dah dapat GCP payment dia, payout dia 3 tahun. And then tiba-tiba berlakulah kematian mati accident. So dia mati accident, berapa dia punya death benefit. Okay, so dia dapat additional 10 times of standard basic annualized premium on top of dia punya death benefit. Kita tengok so 12,000 kan dia bayar, kali 10 lah. So dia dapat 120,000. Dia tak dapat lah, dia dah mati kan. So dia punya waris, dia punya nomini dapat 120,000 plus dia punya total debt payable upon accident. Ya, kita tengok table tadi atas. Dia mati tahun ketiga kan. Ni 34 642. Betul tak? Betulkah amountnya? 34 962 942. The amount tu kan refer balik dekat that table kan. Betul lah. Betul. Sorry, betul. That amount 34,962. So you dapat 34,962 the debt benefit untuk tahun ketiga plus dengan total premium kali 10. Yes. So total debt benefit yang waris dapat adalah 154,962. Dapat tak calculation ni? Ke tak kira? Yes, should be.
Ulang balik.
Ulang balik. Okay.
34 tu, 34
Okay.
tu dekat PI tu kat mana?
Okay, saya tunjuk balik PI dia. So ini tadi yang tahun ketiga kan. You all tengok dekat total debt benefit. Kalau saya kena pakai annotation kalau nak tunjuk. Ke saya boleh tunjuk je? Saya tunjuk kat sini. This one. Betul. Yang ni.
Boleh pada.
Dah habis dah. Saya dah terkena dah kat situ. 34,962 tu nampak? 3. Dia mati kan?
Biasa guna Y.
X dengan Y sama. 34,962. X paling selamat lah basically. Kalau Y nanti macam overpromise sangat kan. Tapi in this case samalah dia punya amount. Okay? Okay, so we all dah dapat that amount there. Then kalau alamak, macam mana aku nak patahkan balik annotation ni? Okay.
Madam.
So that amount of premium you dah dapat 12,000 tadi kali 10 dapat 120, then campurlah dengan 34,962 yang kita tengok dekat SI tadi. So dapatlah 154,962. Okey tak? Rish.
Ada orang face amount, Mas Aryan confused face amount tu apa. Kalau ikutkan biasa face amount ni kan papasan kematian. So minta tolong explain.
Okay, face amount tu. Okay, face amount tu apa? Face amount tu adalah debt benefit lah. Kita tengok kat sini Kat sini, boleh tunjuk kan? Ni face amount kan 20,000. So maknanya dia punya, dia bayar 12,000 premium setiap tahun untuk dapatkan 20,000 sum insured. Dia orang tahu lah kan? Biasa pakai sum insured kot. Buat application tu bilang Okay, sum insured lah. Face amount sama dengan sum insured lah. Amount yang di cover 20,000. Okay, untuk 12,000. Ada company is some insured. Okay, boleh dapat Ataupun nanti kalau katakan tiba-tiba ada bahasa-bahasa yang you all tak faham, masukkan je dekat chat. Nanti dia pop up kan, saya jawab. Boleh Okay, so yang ni, yang tadi accident. Sekarang ni katakanlah mati normal, mati biasa. Sama juga on the third year, the third policy year So kat sini 105% kita kalikan dengan total modal premium paid, maknanya 12,000 kali 3 sebab 3 tahun kan. Dia dah bayar 3 tahun sebelum dia mati. And then kenapa tak plus face amount 20,000? Kenapa tak plus dah tadi? Kenapa benar? Sebenarnya dah plus. Dia punya face amount adalah 20,000 tapi dia punya debt benefit tu dah campur dengan cash value. Kita panggil debt campur dengan dia punya
debt benefit tu memang is
20,000 yes.
With whatever projection
Yep.
value.
Dia dah campur dengan cash value. So kalau you all perasan 3 tahun tu customer dah dapat 20,000. So dia ada cash value dalam account tu 14,962 lah. Sebab tu dia jadi 34,000. Sebab kat atas tu 20,000 kan. Tiba-tiba kat bawah jadi 34. So macam a bit confused tu lah. So itulah jawapan dia. So dah tambah dah sebenarnya. 120,000.
Dalam 34 tu ada 20.
Dalam 34 tu ada 20, betul. Ini memang M20 lah. Maksudnya apa? Dia punya soalan. M20.
This is 5.
Yalah, inilah dia punya, itulah saya cakap. Inilah dia punya.
Teruskan. Soalan nanti boleh entertain. Boleh teruskan.
Okay. Okay. So sekarang ni
Drop
kita
soalan. Boleh drop soalan. Nanti trainer akan jawab lah.
Mana yang saya boleh jawab terus, saya jawab lah. Mana yang tak nanti kan kita cover kat last kali Okay, so lepas tu sekarang ni kita nak debt. Okay, thank you. Okay, so sekarang kita nak cover on normal debt pula. Okay, no normal debt. Tadi accident debt. Okay, for normal debt, dia punya formula adalah 105% kita kali dengan total premium yang dia dah bayar. Tolak dengan GCP yang kita dah bayar dekat dia, plus dengan basic account value. Tadi tu basic account value lah 14,000. Okay, so now kita tengok macam mana calculation dia. So contoh kat sini, macam saya cakap tadi, dia dah bayar 3 tahun. So 12,000 kita kali dengan 3. Sekejap, saya nak ambil annotation ni sekejap. Susah juga pakai belalah ni. Tak, I nak ambil the, so tengok. Okay, so ni, so 12,000 kali dengan 3 lah sebab 3 tahun dia ni, dia dah bayar kan. Okay, lepas tu kita tolak dulu dengan 3 tahun yang kita dah bayar the GCP. Payout yang kita dah bagi kat dia. Itu pun kali 3. Lepas tu kita ambil 23,926. Okay, mana datang 23,000 ni? Mana datang 23,000 ni? Kita tengok dekat SI. Saya buka balik. You all cari kat mana? Okay, nampak tak 23 kat mana? Dekat basic account value. Okay, so kita akan bayar sama ada 105 kali total premium paid tolak dengan GCP, or kita akan bayar account value whichever is higher. So kita tengok kita akan tengok yang mana lebih tinggi lah sekarang. Okay, so sekarang ni kalau you all tengok, kalau 30 yang ni 3, yang first one, the first option, 33,642 tambah 23, this is 12,000 kali 3 tadi plus dah tolak kan. We already tolak 13,020 kali 3 kali dengan 105.
So you see higher or
yes.
figure.
So we take the highest one. So dia punya basic account value is only 23,000. The A punya calculation kita dapat 33,642 sebelum tambah GCP. Okay, so from this, kalau you all tengok the different, kita ambil A lah sebab A 33,000 which is higher. Okay, and then dia ada satu lagi cash payout yang belum bayar sebab dia mati tahun keempat kan. Dia ada satu lagi GCP 1,320. So kita tambahlah dengan dia punya GCP, dia dapatlah 34,962. That is dia punya death benefit untuk mati normal. Okay, boleh Okay, so that is itu adalah dua contoh calculation lah. First is accident, satu lagi is the normal deaths. Okay, now tadi kan saya cakap pasal conditional guaranteed coverage. So ini adalah dia punya syarat lah, syarat dia. Syarat dia adalah polisi tu kalau dia nak first, dia punya polisi tu mesti premium dia up to date. Maknanya kalau basic account value tu pun tak cukup, tapi payment premium dia up to date, kita still akan enforcekan that polisi. Dia tak akan lapse lah. Okay, tetapi this benefit dia akan forfeited, customer takkan dapat kalau katakanlah dia ada premium tak bayar. So kita ada grace period berapa lama? Untuk tahun pertama dan tahun kedua, grace period dia adalah selama 1 bulan. So dia mesti bayar within that 1 month lah. Kalau dia tak bayar, then this benefit will be forfeited. Kalau katakan 3 tahun dan ke atas, okay, tadi 1 hingga 2 tahun, sebulan je. Kalau 3 tahun dan ke atas, dia ada masa selama 3 bulan. That is the first option. Maknanya dalam masa 3 bulan, dia kena settlekan dia punya premium. Okay, second option katakanlah lebih 3 bulan. Dia tak boleh bayar, dia tak bayar juga. Kalau dia punya account value cukup untuk cover the policy, dia punya policy tak akan lapse lah. Tapi kalau lepas 3 bulan tu tak cukup, then dia punya policy will lapse. So that is the option yang customer ada. Kalau lebih daripada 3 tahun lah. Okay. Nanti saya akan go through juga that underwriting, but saya terangkan dulu lah. So macam tu lah untuk CGC ni. Macam mana customer nak enjoy this benefit. Okay, so ini untuk macam mana nak kira the payout. Tadi kita dapat kan 12,000, kalau you all tengok tadi 12,000 punya premium, then customer dapat 1320 untuk tahun pertama hingga 1 hingga 10 tahun. So that amount kita dapat daripada sinilah percentage dia. Okay, 12,000 kali 11%, you akan dapat 1320. So kalau you all tengok menu secure 20-30, dia akan increase lah. Especially untuk tahun ke-21 dan 30. Dia akan naik lah. Okay, GCP ni dia akan kita akan continue bayar even though basic account value tak cukup. Sebab GCP ni dia guaranteed kan. So kita akan bayar juga. Okay. Tapi suppose cukup lah sebab dia punya investment dekat ni kan. Dekat not the high risk punya investment lah. Just cash je kan. So should be cukup lah. If policy has been reinstated, the unpaid GCP during the period in between the reinstatement date. So maknanya kalau katakan customer tak bayar, so kita tak akan bayar dia punya GCP sebab payment dia tak up to date. Okay, tapi bila dia dah bayar je, baru kita akan, dia punya policy tu dah reinstate, baru kita akan bayar balik dia punya GCP. Okay, so policy owner dia boleh pilih untuk keluarkan ataupun untuk keep the GCP. Bisa cakap tadi lah, dia boleh pilih, tapi kalau dia pilih untuk keep, tiba-tiba dia nak keluarkan, then dia kena partial surrender charge tu. So better pilih option yang betul lah cakap kat klien nak pay out ataupun nak keep. Okay, so ini adalah part nanti dah masuk dekat e-post tak ada lah ni. Okay, so ini dekat form kalau you boleh tengok kat mana you all nak pilih, dia under special instruction. So under special yang last kali kan dekat customer punya ni. Dekat kalau you all dah pakai e-post pun ada, kalau you all perasan ada special instruction bawah sekali dekat customer punya detail, last sekali dia tanya special instruction. So dekat situ dia suruh pilih nak keep or nak withdraw. Dia ada dua pilihan tu. So ini dekat form lah. So dekat form you all boleh pilih lah nak keep with the company or nak withdraw. Nak withdraw ikut time dia Okay. Okay, so ini the credit rating macam saya cakap tadi. So credit rating ni dia akan apa yang kita declare tu kita akan creditkan into basic account and GCP account at the end of policy month. So every month the investment return tu kita akan masukkan balik dalam account. So GCP account dengan basic account will be separated lah. Those yang keep dia punya GCP, yang keep dia punya GCP, so dia akan masuk dalam GCP account. Company reserve the right to determine the crediting rate and vary the frequency of the crediting rate declaration. Okay, any time based lah on the performance of company investment. Okay, so dia punya credit rating ni non-guaranteed. Of course it's non-guaranteed. Tapi apa yang kita guarantee? Yang kita garanti adalah dia takkan rugi. Itu je yang kita garanti Okay, so annual crediting spread 0.9, annual investment income tax is 8%. So 0.9 is more than, tak adalah sampai 0 kan. Okay, ini saya cakap tadi kat mana nak tengok, kat mana you all nak tengok dia punya crediting rate, you all boleh masuk ke website Manulife. This is a Manulife website. Dalam tu dia ada crediting rate. So dalam crediting rate tu dia ada performance lah. Dia crediting rate punya performance untuk Universal Life product. Tengok kat sini. Ni ada 3. So 2020 pun ada kat situ. So you all boleh tengok dia punya performance Fun fact sheet pun ada kat situ juga. Boleh download lah. So basically it's in Manulife punya website. Under services Okay, next. So macam saya cakap tadi lah, kenapa dia boleh guaranteed? Because dia punya investment ataupun the asset allocation is inside the fixed income. 80% is inside the fixed income. So memang selamat lah. 20% sahaja dekat non-fixed income, tapi of course dia akan go for asset yang tidak high risk lah. Yang tak high risk untuk dia ni. So our fund manager is Manulife Asset Management. Kakak, adik dan kakak Okay, so ini credit rating yang you all boleh tengok dekat dalam polisi tadi, dalam PI tadi ada. Dia punya credit rating X dengan Y. Standard, this one is the standard one. dekat dalam ni PI. And how about the credit rating in 2019? So 2019 kita punya annualize maknanya turun naik kita annualize kan is 3.6. Okay ke tak okay? It's 3.6% dia punya return. So quite good lah kan? Lebih tinggi daripada FD Okay. So maturity benefit pula. Ini dah maturity benefit kalau dia matured sahaja, customer tak mati. Customer tak mati. So the maturity benefit payment dia sama macam debt benefit juga. Sama tapi of course lebih tinggi lah sebab dia dah bayar sampai end of policy kan dah lama. Okay. Okay, so if the policy still in force but the conditional guaranteed coverage has been forfeited prior to maturity date, the following will be paid. Okay, so kalau katakan sebab tadi CGC tadi kan ada syarat kan. Katakanlah customer punya forfeited sebab dia ada buat payment yang dia tak bayar. So, the amount yang dia akan dapat ikut yang kat bawah tu lah kita akan ambil account value in basic dengan GCP account sahaja kalau ada. Maknanya kita tak akan ambil the first option dah. Kita akan ambil the second option. Basically. Dia tak ada all lah. So maknanya kalau dia dah pernah tak bayar and dah tak layak dapat CGC, dia terus akan pergi basic value plus GCP. The D, option number 2. Dia tak akan ambil yang option number 1. So customer rugi sikit lah kat situ. Kalau katakan dia punya basic sikit lah. Kalau basic dia banyak untung lah kan. Okay. Boleh Okay, so ini kita assume lah in this maturity benefit, kita assume that customer punya CGC forfeited. So apa dia dapat? Kita tengok So basic dia kat sini 65,000. The basic account value dia 65,000. Lepas itu tambahlah dengan GCP 37,000. Kalau ada yang dia dapat for the whole term. Okay, this one kita ambil senario Y lah. In this case senario Y. So dia akan dapat dalam 102,000. Without, maknanya ni tak ada option lah. Tak ada O. Dia kena ambil yang B tu. Okay. So dapat dalam 102,000. Okay. Tapi tadi kita 3% kan. So, okay lah. Boleh dapat about that lah. Average. Okay, underwriting. On underwriting part, siapa yang boleh ambil this product? Kita boleh insured daripada 30 hari sehingga 60 tahun. Owner, maknanya participant, policy owner, dewasa lah 17 years old Accident benefit coverage 30 hari hingga 60 tahun. Coverage term paling tinggi 30 tahun lah untuk menu secure 30. Menu secure 20 tahun je. Okay, apa lagi? Ini dia punya face amount, basic face amount ataupun sum insured. Okay, sum insured untuk ni minimum lah. Minimum untuk 5-20 is 10,000. Untuk 10-20, 12,000. 20-30, 16,000. And then accidental benefit tadi, kita ada limit untuk kelas 1 hingga 3, dia punya limit sampai 2 juta je lah. Maknanya kalau kali 10 tu, dia more than 2 juta dan kita hanya akan bayar maksimum 2 juta lah. Okay, untuk kelas 4, 600,000 sahaja, max untuk accidental benefit. GIO tadi saya dah explain, GIO untuk 200,000 dan ke bawah sahaja. More than that, kena go through normal underwriting. Apa lagi? Okay, so ini premium term, you all dah tahu dah, 5, 10, 20 untuk bayar. Okay, macam mana kita kira dia premium? Simple, 1,000 sum insured ataupun 1,000 face amount bersamaan sama dengan tu lah, itu adalah premium rate dia. Maknanya kalau 5-20, 600 lah, RM600 premium untuk 1,000 face amount. So kalau 10,000 face amount, dia jadi 6,000 premium. Sebab tu tadi kita buat 20,000, kita dapat 12,000 dia punya premium setahun. Okay. So calculation dia quite simple lah. You all just dengan per 1,000 sum insured. Okay. Ni contoh dia lah. Contoh premium tadi. So that 10,000 tu since minimum sum insured untuk 520 adalah 10,000, so minimum premium dia 6,000. Tentu je. Yearly. Kalau monthly is 500. So kalau nak pergi lagi murah 2030 lah. That's cheaper. Okay. This is premium allocation. Okay, yang ini tadi grace period. Basically saya dah explain lah yang tadi tu. Untuk kalau nak dapatkan CGC, conditional guaranteed coverage kan. Untuk setahun pertama yang saya cakap tadi tu lah, dia punya grace period, first and second year grace period dia adalah 1 bulan. Lebih daripada tu 3 bulan. First 2 policy year is dia allow juga 3 bulan. Tapi tengoklah cukup tak, whether cukup ke tak you all punya ni cash value, basic account tu cukup ke tak untuk cover the policy. Okay, polisi kita ada premium holiday, tapi premium holiday is only for first two, tak ada premium holiday untuk first 2 policy years. Third policy year onwards baru ada premium holiday. Subject tu basic account value, sama juga. Apa lagi? Okay, ini contoh lah. Contoh kita bagi, like kalau premium tu dia overdue more than 3 months, and then the policy will be surrendered. So macam ni lah. Dia dah 3 bulan dah tak bayar. So policy owner dia bayar premium due untuk 45, dia bayar 45. So premium paid tu tak cukup sebenarnya. Dia kena bayar 3 bulan kan? So policy will be terminated. Kita akan bagi dia balik basic account value, tolak dengan surrender penalty. Kita ada surrender penalty kan? Nanti saya tunjukkan dia punya percentage by year kejap lagi. Selama 10 tahun. Saya dah tunjuk dah. Okay, so ini adalah amount yang dia akan dapat lah for surrender. Okay. Ini apa? This is a policy. Okay. Okay, yang ini actually this account kita tak boleh nak kita tak boleh nak increase the first face amount, tak boleh naikkan face amount. Maknanya kalau dah letak 20,000 tak boleh jadikan 30 atau 40,000, tetapi boleh di-reduce. Face amount tu boleh dikurangkan, dia tak boleh dinaikkan je. Okay, so bila customer request to reduce the face amount, kita consider that as a partial surrender. Ini another partial surrender punya condition. Tadi saya bagi tahu partial surrender for GCP. Kan, dia dah keep, lepas tu dia tiba-tiba nak withdraw. Okay, that one is also partial surrender. This is another partial surrender. Dah elok-elok ambil 20,000, tiba-tiba nak jadikan pula 10,000 contoh. Kan, okay, so dia akan kena partial surrender dan dia kena bayarlah the surrender value. Surrender penalty. Okay, surrender value pula. Okay, contoh ni ni contoh dia lah. Daripada 100,000, tiba-tiba nak kurangkan 50,000. Boleh dia akan kurangkan jugalah the premium accordingly, tapi dia kena bayar the surrender penalty. Okay, so kalau dia surrender, kita akan bagi semua account value lah, tolak surrender penalty kalau ada, saya tunjuk. Lepas tu partial withdrawal boleh kepada GCP account sahaja. GCP account sahaja yang boleh dikeluarkan, but samalah subject tu surrender value juga. Surrender penalty juga, value pula. Surrender penalty juga. Okay. Tapi basic account tak ada kacau. Yang boleh dikeluarkan hanyalah daripada GCP account sahaja. Okay. Reinstatement kita benarkanlah, kita bagi. Tapi kalau polisi tu dia dah surrender within 2 years polisi due to non-payment sebab tak bayar. So reinstatement tu dia perlu bayar semua overdue. Start daripada first premium. Banyak tu. Okay. Preload period ni saya rasa you all biasa, 15 days preload period. Okay, this policy ada administration charge RM6 untuk monthly, dan juga ada mode is RM5. Okay. Apa lagi? This is a surrender value. Surrender penalty. Okay, surrender penalty So surrender penalty yang customer kena bayar daripada, dia akan ditolak daripada basic account. Okay, surrender penalty ni kita akan tolak daripada basic account. Tadi dekat polisi dah tunjuk kan? 10%. Sampailah 10 tahun lah dia akan kurang lah 10 98 sampailah last kali tahun ke-10 1%. Lepas tu tak kena bayar dah. Tadi saya tunjuk dah dekat dalam polisi dalam SI, dalam PI. Dia punya amount of surrender value penalty. Okay. This is the exclusion. So untuk mati ada exclusion tak 13 bulan kalau dia bunuh diri tak ada, kita tak bayar. That is the exclusion. And untuk TPD pula dia punya exclusion yang kat bawah tu lah, perang lah apa semua tu, aviation activities, under influence of liquor, mabuk, arak and everything tak bayar. Okay. Okay, so I think itu saja, Nancy. Habis dah. Yes, this is the last slide already. Okay, so kita open for question lah. I tutup I mute dulu juga.
Okay. Any questions? You answer. Any questions? Hello. Hi guys.
Okay, siapa ada soalan boleh unmute
Soalan?
ataupun nak go through soalan yang dah diberi tadi.
I go through the questions yang tadi Rishal you share with Sharon. Okay. I'll go through one by one with you.
Alright.
Okay. Let me see. Here. Berapa lama tempoh maksimum klien boleh lapse polisi M20? It doesn't matter itu polisi M20 ke M5 ke or M30 itu. Okay? Still fall back to yang tadi Asma share with you. Okay? Asma share with you yang dia punya grace period for first 2 years. For first 2 years is 3 months grace period. Client kena bayar premium. Okay. Kalau dia tak bayar premium, ada grace period 3 months for first 2 years. Kalau more than is 3 policy year, third policy onwards, 3 tahun atas kan, grace period is 1 month. Grace period is 1 month. Terbalik. I terbalik. Let me see. Wait. Yeah. Sorry. I terbalik. Okay, first year. Sorry. I terbalik. Sebab I tak ada. Alright, never mind. I refer here. Okay, because we can't share 2 slides together. I'll have to let you all know here. Okay. Kalau first 2 policy year, grace period is 1 month. Grace period is 1 month. Client kena bayar premium due. Kalau after 1 month dia tak bayar, then policy will lapse. Okay. Only third policy year onwards, dia ada grace period 3 months. Grace period 3 months. Okay. So this one clear. It doesn't matter which plan. Either 520 ke, 1020 ke, or 2030. Semua sama grace period ini. Okay. And then what else? Right. Sepanjang tempoh lapse polisi, adakah klien dapat coverage jika berlaku kematian atau cacat kekal? Kalau sudah lapse, tak boleh. If during grace period, yes. Grace period, yes. But take note for policy year 1 and year 2, we will fall back to yang itu formula. We will fall back to the formula just now. Asma show you yang total modal premium 2 minus GCP paid plus the plus GCP account value. plus account value. Okay, so fall back to that one. Okay, if 3 years onwards, that we will look at your death benefit. Okay, death benefit. All right, kematian atau cacat kakao. Okay, so any questions from there? Any questions? Okay, if tak ada, then I'll move on to question number 3. Jika lapse 3 bulan, bolehkah klien buat bayaran 2 bulan dulu? Okay, this question kan, you have to refer back to summer. Actually, we did cover as well earlier. Kalau klien dia kata dia suppose hutang 3 bulan tapi dia nak bayar 2 bulan, macam mana? Macam mana? If dia bayar 2 bulan, then kita tengok dia punya account value, dia punya basic account value. Okay, boleh sufficient to cover tak? If dia punya account value not sufficient to exercise the premium holiday to cover, then what the company will do is we will refund the 2 months premium to them, and whatever cash value in the account, and we will terminate the policy. Kalau account value dia cukup, then this policy, kalau customer bayar 2 bulan, then this policy can sustain. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, right, so far okay? So far okay? Ada soalan? Tak apa, I go through semua dulu, nanti I look at the chat. Okay, number 4. Klien baru buat bayaran simpanan selama 10 bulan dan berlaku kematian. Berapa amount pampasan yang dapat? Okay, this one will fall back to the first 2-year policy formula. Yang tadi kita mention, total mortal premium minus yang, of course, prorated lah. Kalau dia sudah bayar 10 bulan, then minus whatever GCP paid plus basic account value. Kalau ada. Okay, kalau ada. Okay, this kematian is, we refer to normal death. How about, what you call? How about accident, ADB, accidental death? Accidental death, then that will be 10 times of modal premium. 10 times of modal premium. Okay, so there are 2 differences here. One is kalau dia normal death will be based on the formula total modal premium minus GCP paid plus basic account value if there's any. Okay, of course this one is prorated. Kalau dia mati because of accident, then remember the accidental death benefit is 10 times. 10 times of the total modal premium paid. So that will be the average of the 10 months. All right. So this one okay. Number 4. Number 5.
Okay, excuse me.
Yeah.
Karen, last name here.
Yeah. That's me.
Karen, before you go to next section, I just want to ask you, just in case for TPD, is it the same formula?
Sorry?
For TPD case.
TPD sama dengan death, kematian. TPD punya benefit sama dengan death benefit. TPD sama dengan death, except accidental death is 10 kali.
Okay, noted. Tapi dekat sini have to choice either the right to claim the money or just continue paying FDAU tax.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Alright, just in case, okay, client diagnosed FTPD, so decide to continue pay. So maksudnya dia tak claim pampasan. So dia punya plan manager itu still active as usual lah kan?
I tak dengar apa you cakap tadi.
Sekejap. Diri boleh mute tak Diri?
Repeat, I can't hear you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, clear.
Apa cakap? Okay. Can you repeat your question because there's some echo behind, I can't hear.
Alright. Okay, because sometimes, okay, whenever kena diagnose untuk TBD, it's supposed to be client boleh claim. So kalau klien tak claim, just continue paying macam biasa. Dia punya plan stay active macam biasa lah kan?
Kalau dia continue pay kan until beberapa tahun lagi sampai dia mati kan. So sebab Menu Secure dia punya death benefit dia tak question apa sebab kematian. So we will pay according to death benefit. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, next one.
But before that,
Yes.
TPD is up until age of 65, right?
Yes, but betul. Age is for TPD is up to age 65 sahaja. Age 65 sahaja. There's a limit
Okay, noted.
Noted Okay. Right. Any more questions? If tak ada, then we move on to number 5, which klien tak buat nomination waris jika berlaku kematian. Siapa dapat pampasan? Good question. Siapa dapat? Siapa dapat? I ask your back. No. Okay. What? Siapa dapat? Okay. Right. This one kan is like this. Wait Siapa dapat? Then let's look at kalau Muslim, it will fall back to faraid. Kalau non-Muslim, yeah, subject to Distribution Act 1968. Okay, who will be the nominee? Who is the beneficiary? Okay, so this is how it works. This is how the estate works. Okay, and then question number 5. Any question? All right.
So, example like the husband is a policy holder, and then the husband dies, and then the policy will go to the wife, and then he will follow the faraid lah in Muslim case.
Yep. Kalau wife is the executor, is the administrator, then will fall back to faraid. Then tengok faraid ada orang challenge tak. Okay, kalau tak ada orang challenge, then tengok itu faraid who will be the nominee. Okay, same with non-Muslim, they apply for letter of admin, and then from letter of admin, depends on the trustee, depends on who are the nominees, who are the beneficiaries. Then we will give according to the list in the LA. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all
I
right.
just want to add a bit here.
Yeah.
About reinstate. According to the product reference guide,
Yeah.
within 3 years
Yes.
after default,
Yeah.
they can reinstate.
Yep. They can reinstate the same policy. Yes. Within 3 years.
Yeah.
Within 3 years.
They need to pay whatever default, right?
Yes. They need to pay whatever default. That's why just now Hasman kata semua hutang mah bayar.
Yalah, fair lah. You dah berhenti 3 tahun. Then you nak dapat balik, you bayar lah balik. But
Yes.
it's a special about Menu Secure.
Yeah.
3 years you can reinstate. Other plan 3 months already terminate and surrendered.
Yes,
Many secure
correct.
you still have opportunity to continue that plan. Let's say after 2 years or not more than as long as not more than 3 years. So
Correct.
which is something unique about the plan lah. For
This is
me lah,
something,
for me.
yeah. This is
Ah,
something unique about this plan. And
hmm.
some more is a lot of the times, a lot of the companies, right? If you have lapsed your policy, then they will ask you a lot of questions. They will ask you to fill up a lot, and you need to take up a new plan, and they will ask you a lot of questions.
They
Okay,
cannot
so
wait until the other company cannot wait until 3 years.
betul, they cannot wait until 3 years. Betul. Okay, so this is one of your selling point. But of course, you do not want your client to reinstate or
Yeah.
to lapse the policy lah.
Just in
Okay.
case lah, that's an
Yes.
extra selling point lah.
Yeah, this is extra selling point. All
Sometimes
right.
COVID PKP 1 year also cannot pay. Then at
Oh
least
yeah,
can continue lah after that.
could be. Yeah, because of COVID. Yep. This is unexpected. All right. Now I come to question number 6.
Wait. Sorry.
Yes.
Following Daddy's statement just now. So if the client pay start paying again within the 3 years, so will the client get the GCP that he has already missed?
Dapat balik.
Dapat
Yes.
balik ya?
Kecuali
As long as he paid up all the premium due.
Yeah.
Of course you tak bayar premium, macam mana saya nak bagi you GCP leh? Kan?
Okay. Okay, thanks. Faham.
Okay,
Bagus lah.
Alright.
Kita lu orang tak jual kalau rugi lah.
Yep.
Cepat-cepat
Okay.
jual lah.
Betul, cepat-cepat jual. Especially last month, you all should maximize on the 4% net crediting rate.
That one still alright.
Yeah.
Until December kan?
Tak ada. It's only up to 30th September lah.
Oh, okay. We sold a lot last month.
Okay, alright.
Continue
Okay,
lah, continue.
Next one Continue. Yes, continue. Alright. Bolehkah klien kurang atau tambah nilai simpanan dalam menu secure atau M20? Okay, boleh tak? Just now Asma already share with you. Now I ask you back. Boleh tak? Boleh tambah? Boleh tambah tak? Boleh increase value tak?
Boleh. Tambah tak boleh?
Yes, tambah tak boleh. Suruh dia beli satu plan baru boleh. Okay, but of course kalau if they exceed the life risk, okay, the life risk that of 200,000, then they need to go for underwriting. Mereka boleh tambah tapi buy a new plan. If exceed the 200,000, then they have to subject to underwriting loh. Okay, kurang boleh tak? Kurang value.
Kurang boleh. The face amount also kurang. The GCP also kurang.
Pandai, ada pay attention. Pandai. Yes, boleh kurang. Tapi we consider as partial surrender.
withdrawal.
Yes, partial surrender or partial withdrawal. Okay, but it will affect your face amount. Semua will be affected. Take note your face amount will be affected accordingly. Your ADP also will be affected. Let's say if you kurang your value 50%, let's say dia punya face amount, dia nak withdraw, dia punya face amount is 100,000. Kalau dia kata, I nak withdraw 50,000, so it's 50%. Dia punya face amount akan reduce 50,000. Dia punya accidental death benefit, suppose is 10 times of dia punya face amount 100,000 kan, which is 1 million for example. Okay, then it will be reduced to 500,000. Okay, take note so whatever yang dalam tu will be reduced accordingly. Okay, alright. Nomination waris boleh tukar tak? Boleh tukar tak? Boleh I suka-suka tukar nomination? Boleh? Can I change my nominee? Waris saya. Yes. Yes, you can. You can. You can change your nominee anytime that you want. You can. All right, you can. Okay, next one. Sekiranya klien meninggal dalam tempoh kurang dari 2 tahun. This one is the repeat question actually. It's a repeat question from the earlier one. From this questions. Question number 4. Okay. Less than 2 years, follow yang itu. Ya, jawapan saya dan tadi total modal premium minus GCP paid plus any account value. Okay. Alright. And then, why I cannot move? Oh, because you say screen. Yeah, I cannot come here. Alright. Can you see my screen now? Next one. Okay. Sekiranya klien meninggal dalam. Oh, okay. Okay, kemalangan. This one is kemalangan. Okay. Kemalangan actually sama dengan atas juga. I also explain to her. Kemalangan kalau less than 2 years is 10 times. 10 times of the total modal medium paid or modal premium paid. Okay. So this one. Okay. Right. Number 10. Di mana manual secure series dilabur? Apakah fund yang digunakan? Yes. Tadi Asma pun ada share dengan you. It is a universal life fund. We invest 80% into fixed income fund and others into other asset. Okay.
Sukuk lah, bond dah sukuk.
This one I cannot is guarantee is in sukuk. Okay. This one I cannot guarantee is in sukuk. Yeah.
Got.
Okay.
They have the video.
Sorry?
Stated in the fact sheet, sukuk.
It's stated in the fact sheet sukuk lah.
Yeah,
so you have stated Okay, that's good. That's good. Means that if is compliant lah. If it is stated in the that's why I want you to refer to the fund fact sheet. Okay, because fixed income can be all the all the regular income asset or regular income investment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If less than policy year 2, or this one also I sudah mentioned. Okay, it's actually fallback question number 4 and tadi number 9. Okay, this one I will skip. All right. Reinvest GCP where to show client. Okay. Reinvest GCP, you can generate by using manual wealth assured as an example. Okay, why I say use manual wealth assured as an example? Because manual wealth assured punya PI or SI, okay, dia punya GCP is reinvest. So you can show, I know some of your client wanted to know, kalau if I opt to reinvest my GCP, okay, macam mana? So you can use manual wealth assured as an example. Of course, when you submit sales, you use manual secure punya PI. Is it okay? Because manual secure, their default in the system is GCP payout. Is it okay? I'll give you an example later of this manual wealth assured punya okay. Later, Asma will share with you the manual wealth assured punya PI, how it is looked. Okay. So this is one way you can share with your client. Okay. And then number 13, macam mana GCP bayar if basic account tak cukup, insufficient. If basic account value tak cukup, itu polisi pun sudah lapse. Macam mana nak bayar GCP leh? Kan? Kan? So I need more clarification from you. What do you mean by this GCP via if basic account insufficient? Do you mean your client dia punya premium lapse or dia tak bayar premium? Okay, I'll give you an example. How come dia punya basic account value akan affected? Dia punya basic account value akan affected if client tak bayar premium. Kalau dia punya basic account ada cukup account value, we will exercise premium holiday from his account. Premium holiday from his account. So until kalau dia memang tak bayar langsung dia punya premium, so all the account value will be exhausted. Okay, so if we exercise premium holiday, GCP memang tak ada. GCP memang kita tak bayar. If dia tak bayar premium on time, kita memang tak bayar GCP. So is this part okay? Is this part okay? Okay, yeah. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. I need to check your chat. Let me go in the chat and see. Jika client interest nak tambah amount, then new policy. Bolehkah atas nak insure? Okay. This question is from Ahmad Nizamuddin. Dia kata, jika client interest nak tambah amount, okay, then he add new policy. Boleh atas nama insured? Yes. Okay, I'll copy this question out and I'll let you all see.
Ui, bunyi anjing ah. Mana jangan anjing?
Anjing guna belajar lah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Another one is I had how to check current account value. This one have to call. Okay, how to check account value. This one. Okay. Number 14, client interest nak tambah amount, then dia add new policy. Dia add new policy, dia under atas nama dia sendiri atau keluarga lain. Okay. Alright, this one kan, policy boleh atas nama dia as long as dia punya total life risk tak exceed. Okay, dia punya total life risk tak exceed. Right? Remember the for life and for rider, okay, as long as dia punya total life risk tak exceed, then boleh atas nama dia, tak payah guna keluarga dia. Okay, and then how to check current account value? Okay, how to check current account value? You may call customer service, or you can log into ePro and check your client information. Okay, under your client policy. Okay. Kalau client sudah, this one. If client sudah dapat TPD, pembahasan TPD, adakah polisi terbatal atau still continue? What do you think? Is the policy still continue? If TPD claim. Is it habis or continue? The policy will lapse. Okay, the policy will not will terminate, not lapse. Okay, will terminate. Okay. Okay, another one is on this one. Kalau kurangkan, all right, I copy out the question. Kalau kurangkan face amount jadi partial surrender, effect lapse ratio tak? Effect lapse ratio, what does it mean? Do you mean persistency? Do you mean persistency? I need to know what do you mean by this. Jadi partial withdrawal effect lapse ratio tak? What does it mean? So persistency. This one I'll come back to you. This one I need to check. I need to check whether will it affect your persistency. Okay. I'll come back to you. I will reply to result and I'll come back to you this one. Okay. And then boleh terangkan kalau klien start. Kalau boleh terangkan kalau klien nak withdraw duit start from first year. First year nak keluar duit. Okay, this one. GCP withdrawal. Boleh kurangkan kalau klien nak withdraw duit start from first year.
That one consider partial withdrawal.
Yeah, partial withdrawal on first year.
Adjusted lah, adjusted.
Dia nak withdraw duit start from first year. First year dia pun tak cukup duit lagi lah. Macam mana leh?
Ini bukan.
This one a bit confusing.
Kalau klien ada wish to withdraw after 1 year, tak payah masuk lah plan ni. You go to regular saving plan lain.
Actually, frankly speaking, alright, if your client dia 1 tahun, 2 tahun dia memang mau withdraw punya, please don't ask them to come into this plan. Better ask them to put the money in saving account or fixed deposit. Ya, sebab jangan lupa kita punya polisi kalau dia nak withdraw first and second year kan, besides give them back the premium kan, don't forget dia ada partial withdrawal, bukan surrender punya penalty. So kalau dia punya premium sudah bayar 10,000 kan, we may minus penalty as well. So kalau dia memang 1 tahun mau withdraw, then don't go come into this plan. Don't come into this plan. Nanti you kena marah. You kena marah kau. Okay? Sebab when they receive less than what they have paid, then they will get mad at you. Okay? So no. Okay? Alright. Kita client interest tak tanpa, not continue. Semua dah dibayar. GCP dibayar. Okay. Bila GCP dibayar? Tadi sudah bagi tahu dalam slide. Bila GCP dibayar? Yes, setiap tahun. Okay, tadi
completed 12 months policy year.
Sorry? Bila?
Completion of 12 months policy year.
Yes, completion of 12 month policy year. Pandai. Okay, completion of 12 month policy year. So, genap 12 bulan dapat full. Okay. So, this one is not based on half yearly or apa. Genap 12 bulan. Genap 12 bulan. Means that we call end of your policy year lah. End of your 1 policy year, 2 policy year. Okay, every policy year. Okay. Any more questions? Jika downgrade, no waiting period. Okay, no waiting period. No waiting period if your client wants to do partial surrender. No waiting period. No waiting period. Okay, ada apa lagi? Okay, saya tengok. Sudah downgrade polisi, tempoh menunggu. No waiting period. Okay, I tengok. Jika klien sudah downgrade amount polisi, adakah tempoh menunggu terkesan? Polisi sudah 3 tahun, then he downgrade. Bagaimana status GCC? Okay, CGC, you kan GCC. Dia sini lu letak CGC. Jadi CGC ya. Okay. Kalau downgrade, no waiting period. And then what happened to the this what you call CGC? What happened to the CGC?
GCP.
Yes, it will be down decrease accordingly lah. Decrease accordingly lah. Is it okay? GCP policy sudah ya, GCP ya. GCP downgrade accordingly. GCP also downgrade accordingly. Okay, so this one actually Asma also shared in one of her slide, the earliest slide, when she covered on partial surrender. Okay, alright. Ada lagi? Any more questions? Ya, di mana fund menu secure invest? Tadi sudah jawab lah. Okay, we invest. Di mana menu secure invest? Okay, we invest. Okay, I letak sini ya. Okay, invest 80% dekat fixed income, 20% into asset. Okay? Okay? Alright. Any more questions? Let me see the chat. Alright. Basically, I have answered all questions. Any more questions? Any more? Okay, never mind. If you have any more questions, you just drop in the chat box. Asma will help me to share the Wealth Assured PI. How is it look like if your client wants to see if they want to reinvest their GCP? Stop sharing here. You just share. You just share from me. Let me stop my. Let me go back. Yeah. Stop share first. Let me stop share. Yeah. Okay, sudah. Because this button tak sama kita punya. Okay. Boleh tengok this one? Do you see this manual wealth assured punya slide? Okay. So do you see my cursor? You see my cursor? Annotate. Okay. Do you notice this PI kan? This side tak ada GCP. Okay. This side tak ada GCP. Immediately it shows basic death benefit account value. Okay. You see less one column here. They don't show you any GCP. Okay. They have actually accumulated yang GCP tu dalam dia punya account value. Okay. So of course first year you see is a bit you see it has split the unallocated and allocated. Then you see the first year and until 5th year. Okay, so from here, you will see the, what do you call, the account value is inclusive of GCP. Inclusive of GCP. Is it okay? Is it okay?
One more for me. So regarding the account value, so including GCP, exclude crediting rate or include crediting rate?
Inclusive of crediting rate. Inclusive of crediting rate. Inclusive of crediting rate. Inclusive of crediting rate.
Right, thank you.
So if you compare with the what do you call, with GCP payout, this is higher. This is higher. You will notice that it will be higher. It will be higher. Is it okay? You can try to generate from your side two, one for Nano Wealth Assured, one for Nano Secure. Then you will see the difference. Here I will show you what is the difference, how it looks like when you use Nano Wealth Assured, where it is we reinvest the GCP into their account. Because sometimes your clients, they say, I want to see if I want to reinvest. So you show this. Because Nano Wealth Assured, by default, it is reinvested GCP. Is it okay?
GCP reinvest lah.
Nah, ini GCP dia ada invest. Dia ada invest. Dia ada dapat net crediting rate.
Crediting rate I think can calculate using financial calculator lah.
Yes, actually, right, credit, if you know how to use a financial calculator, right, you use that assumption of payment for GCP, then you know how to calculate. Because
This one assumption only.
yes, actually, whatever, even if you use Nano Secure or Nano Wealth Assured, right, all these are estimation, assumption figures sahaja. Okay, it could be high, it could be low. It could be high, it could be low. Okay, we just show them the projection sahaja. So we don't over promise on definitely come to maturity you akan dapat amount ini, dapat amount itu. This is just a projection sahaja. And based on what value, the crediting rate we have shown here, this is based on the rate of, what do you call that? It's small. I can't see already. Oh, okay. All right, it's based on 2% and 5 something percent. Okay, X is 3.8, 3.4, and then is it 3.85? 3.85. Okay, 3.85. Okay, net crediting rate is 3.85. Okay, so scenario X is based on 2.4, and then scenario Y is based on 5. Okay, so this is how we actually use according based on Bank Negara guideline. Is this okay? Is this okay? All right, and as for our crediting rate as of 2019 is 3.8. Okay, 3.8. So it's not too bad. Okay, if compared to FD rate, we are still quite okay, 3.8. All right, just now I see there's some chat here asking that ada invest dekat gambling tak? I can tell you tak ada invest dalam dekat gambling, because gambling is more on high risk and equity. So there's no gambling. There's no gambling. Okay. All right. Nano Wealth Assured only cover for 520, 1020. So how to know for M20 to 30? Okay, for M20 to 30, you may use financial calculator. Okay, you may use financial calculator. I know there's a restriction here. For manual wealth assured, only two series. Okay, you can use a financial. Actually, more or less is the same. More or less is the same. Tambah tahun sahaja. Yes. Okay. Are you okay with it? Ada question lagi?
Untuk manual wealth assured ni akan dapat diskaun juga ke kalau klien bayar full payment?
Full payment, you kata future premium deposit kan?
Yeah.
Ya, betul.
Yes, future premium deposit, yes. Yes. Remember, if some of you have attended my espresso workshop 2 or 3 weeks ago, I have covered on future premium deposit. If your client pay their money and keep their money in future premium deposit, there are other discount. Okay.
Is it applicable for these two products or premier also can?
All the products also can. All the products also can. Okay. Here I'm not going to cover future premium deposit with you. So if you want to know more, maybe you need to come for our our classes. Okay, our espresso workshop, because we cover that during our workshop. Okay. Because there's some calculation. There's some table calculation. Okay. Ada question lagi? Alright. Other question ask, if prospect nak tanya di mana dia nak tengok details portfolio investment, dia boleh pergi kita punya website. Dia boleh pergi website tengok. Okay. All this is all the information is public information. Crediting rate, all this is public information. A bit slow. You can just go to our manulife.com.my. Okay, our manulife.com.my, right? They can actually go there and click services and read the crediting rate, all these things. Okay, is it okay? Questions? Suddenly so quiet. Because all this information is not PNC. We will disclose in our website. All right. Questions? Yes. Suddenly so quiet. Sudah? Sudah. I have answered the Any questions?
Siapa ada soalan lagi? Soalan?
Ya. Soalan?
Kita dah sampai ke penghujung soalan.
Rizal, your side any soalan?
I'm okay with that. Just
You're
give it to
okay?
them.
Okay.
Right.
Any more soalan? Is it clear? Is it clear to your decision? Is it clearer for you all now? Clear, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So we are on track actually using this plan. So everything is a compliant. So it's an ethical fund lah. It's an ethical method fund lah. It's a money secure.
Yes.
So
Ethical.
based on our Sharia is a followed the compliance lah. So no need to worry about that. Right?
Yep.
So kalau dah tak ada soalan lah. So how is it? Shall we end up?
How is it? If you have no more questions, then we will for it
So
again.
this month 1 million lah, guys.
Yes.
Yes. This 1
One
million.
more. I tanya satu soalan. Double GIO extended or not?
Okay, you pakai kereta.
Double GIO at this point of time, kita belum ada information lagi. We will keep you informed. Is it okay?
So maknanya
I will check. I will ask Afiq. I will request Afiq to keep you informed on that, on the double GIO.
Alright. So because of WGO and on 30th September, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we see how what's the anything new news looking for.
But at the same time, don't stop selling.
Yes.
Yeah, don't stop selling. Okay, continue.
Today also a lot of sales from Secure coming in
Wow. So
Yeah.
1 million.
towards that.
Yes. Good job.
So guys, take this opportunity, peluang. So semua dah clear. So hopefully kita ada, kalau nak refer balik, yes, we save in our Facebook actually.
Okay.
These are our Facebook live. So anything you can, kita boleh refer balik to this Facebook. For those, jangan banyak soalan lagi nak tanya, refer to Facebook ni. Alright, for your, kita panggil untuk ulang kaji lah, for your reference. Alright, Alhamdulillah. So thanks a lot for the Manulife trainer, Yancy, Miss Sharon Tan, Cikgu Asma,
Afiq, yeah. Okay,
Right.
thank you. Good luck, guys.
Thank you so much. Right. So guys, kita ada iklan malam ni. Malam ni kita ada Mustang Drilling Coaching 9 malam.
Oh,
We will launch our blog malam ni. Our Mustang blog.
So share with me your blog.
Okay, sure. We will share to you.
Okay,
Alright,
guys.
malam ni. Thank you Yancy. Everyone say thank you. Thank you Yancy. Thank you Cikgu Asma. Say thank you.
Guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay,
sementara tu Alhamdulillah. So kita iklan malam ni. Kita ada Mustang Drilling Coaching. Saya nak anda semua masuk. Kita tak buka list, kita hanya bagi link sahaja. Kita akan lancarkan our Mustang blog. Pelancaran Mustang blog. So malam ni siapa nak tahu apa intipati blog, so everything is there. So kita jumpa malam ni 9 malam. Alright, kita tak ada letak listing nama, letak link saja, you join us. Alright. Assalamualaikum. Tuan Jadi nak tambah, Tuan Jadi?
Apa?
WM Azani.
Okay, thank you. Apa dia good effort untuk kita punya training ni, fully apa dia semua orang dapat sedikit sebanyak more information on the Menu Secure series lah. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Alright, Najmin.
So far tak ada dah clear. Cumanya mungkin untuk yang team kita yang baru masuk mungkin agak pening jugalah untuk hadam untuk semua yang kita share hari ni.
Kita
kalau boleh record balik dia recording. Sebab sebenarnya it's very straightforward je sebenarnya. Okay, so refer balik recording, insyaAllah benda ni akan senang faham lah. So kalau still lagi tak faham, just tanya. Kalau kami sendiri tak boleh jawab, kita refer kepada Cikgu Semang ke, Nancy ke ataupun siapa yang ada lah.
Lain lah.
Okay, malam ni kita jumpa untuk pelancaran blog. Pelancaran blog 9 malam. So, sekejap lagi saya akan hantar link. So, see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.
Waalaikumsalam.
Gila Raisha.